Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Chapter 6. Farewell, Zhao Zilong. After leaving Luoyang, Yuan Shao stationed his troops in Hebei. With supplies running low, he set his sights on taking Jizhou. Acting on his advisor Feng Ji's scheme, he secretly sent a letter to Gongsun Zan, proposing they seize Jizhou together and split the territory afterward. Gongsun Zan believed the letter and immediately marched his army toward Jizhou. Seeing that Gongsun Zan had taken the bait, Yuan Shao secretly informed the governor of Jizhou, Han Fu, claiming Gongsun Zan was coming to attack. Panicked, Han Fu quickly asked Yuan Shao for military support. As soon as Yuan Shao arrived, he seized control of Han Fu's forces and took over Jizhou. Furious and humiliated, Han Fu fled to join Governor Zhang Miao of Chenliu. When Gongsun Zan heard that Yuan Shao had already taken Jizhou, he sent his younger brother Gongsun Yue to negotiate for half of the territory. Yuan Shao insisted that Gongsun Zan come in person to discuss the matter. Gongsun Yue had no choice but to leave. However, before he had traveled even 50 li, he was ambushed and killed by a group of archers claiming to be soldiers of Dong Zhuo. When Gongsun Zan heard this from his returning followers, he was enraged. Yuan Shao tricked me into going to war while he reaped all the benefits. Not only did he break his promise, but he sent men pretending to be Dong Zhuo's to kill my brother. This is a debt I must repay in blood. Without delay, Gongsun Zan led his troops to storm Jizhou. Yuan Shao responded quickly, and the two armies clashed at Pan River. Yuan Shao sent his general Wen Chou to face Gongsun Zan. In less than 10 rounds of combat, Gongsun Zan was defeated and forced to retreat. As he fled, Wen Chou chased after him. Gongsun Zan had exhausted his arrows, lost his helmet, and his hair flew loose in the wind as he galloped up a hillside. Suddenly, his horse stumbled, throwing him to the ground. Wen Chou seized the moment and charged in for the kill. Just then, a young warrior burst out from behind the slope, lance in hand, riding like the wind straight at Wen Chou. The two battled fiercely for 50 or 60 rounds, evenly matched. At last, seeing Gongsun Zan's reinforcements arriving, Wen Chou retreated. Gongsun Zan was impressed by the youth's bold looks and fearless spirit. He asked for his name. The young man replied, "My name is Zhao Yun, courtesy name Zilong. I once served under Yuan Shao, but seeing that he lacks both loyalty to the emperor and compassion for the people, I have come to join your cause." Overjoyed, Gongsun Zan welcomed Zhao Yun into his ranks. The next day, the armies met again. Gongsun Zan assigned a unit of cavalry to Zhao Yun. In the chaos of battle, Zhao Yun led his men deep into Yuan Shao's army, breaking through their lines like no one could stop him. At that moment, Liu Bei arrived with reinforcements and dealt Yuan Shao a crushing defeat. Liu Bei, who had heard his friend Gongsun Zan was at war, had rushed over to help. Upon meeting Zhao Yun, he was deeply impressed. Yuan Shao, having suffered a defeat, holed up and refused to come out again. Soon, Dong Zhuo sent envoys to negotiate peace. Gongsun Zan took the opportunity to call a truce and return to his territory, with Zhao Yun at his side. As they parted ways, Liu Bei tearfully bid farewell to Zhao Zilong, unable to hold back his emotions.